Queensland voters will go to the polls in late March. In a state where electoral terms aren't fixed, it's unprecedented for a Premier to set the date in advance of the campaign. Here's Queensland political reporter Chris O'Brien.
Queensland premiers usually keep the election date up their sleeves as long as possible.
I intend to call the 2012 state election for Saturday the 24th of March.
Now the announcement has been made 3.5 weeks before the campaign officially begins. The Premier has granted the Queensland Floods Inquiry an extension to mid-March, and she wants voters to see the final report before the election. It was during those floods last year that Anna Bligh surged back in the polls.
I want us to remember who we are. We are Queenslanders.
But now, a year later, the polls point to a big win by the Liberal National Party, under the leadership of the former Brisbane Lord Mayor Campbell Newman.
They've now got 2 months to really bed down the lead in the opinion polls and to avoid a comeback, which is what Labor's done at previous elections.
The government won't go into caretaker mode until 5 weeks before the election, because the Premier says any longer than that wouldn't be in Queensland's interest. But in reality, a 60-day campaign started today. Labor has been in power in Queensland for 20 of the past 22 years.
I understand that I'm in for the fight of my life, and I intend to give it that.
This is about raw politics for the Australian Labor Party, not about the best interests of the people of Queensland.
Katter's Australia Party is also hoping to make an impact as a third force in the next Queensland Parliament. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Brisbane.